Tonight, investigators are working to find out who destroyed a rapper's grave in Baton Rouge. Garrett Burton, also known as G Money, was shot to death in 2017. Earlier this week, his grave was busted into pieces. Katie Easter spoke with his mother, who is left shattered again.
I come every day in the daytime, just sit here, I pray, sometimes I just sit out here, you know.
Before going to visit her son's grave on Friday, Ava Burton got a concerning phone call.
It had been demolished. I thought it was something different. I didn't know they really just had tore all this up.
When she arrived, this is what she saw.
Somebody come in and vandalized the grave.
Shattered granite, flowers, and Garrett Burton's nameplate all on the ground.
And everything was laying out here on the ground. They took a hammer, they took so much to beat it open, I guess. And I really was more mad than I was hurt because I couldn't understand. You know, I was trying to do something, play with their dead, like the we started as kids. If they're dead, rest in peace. You don't bother, nobody's dead. You don't do that.
Garrett, who is better known as Baton Rouge rapper The Real G Money, was shot and killed outside of his music studio in 2017 when he was 22 years old.
Atlantic Records finna sign him. And they shot him coming out of the studio on the Sunday morning. He was leaving that Monday. So he never got a chance to do it, but
his mother is left picking up the pieces again.
So I'm trying to figure what made you want to do that now. And it's been 7 years. We're going on 7 years. It's horrible. My sisters, everyone, my nieces, nephews, everyone is upset. We just understand why would you do this? You know, couldn't understand that. I wish they found out who did. That's all I want to know, who did something like that. I really want to know.
I've been at peace. Y'all, when I did y'all demolished him in the grave. Y'all think y'all gonna have good luck for that? Who go fool somebody's grave? You know, I ain't been alive in a long time. I've been living my life, living peaceful. And guess what? You're not gonna take my peace away from me because you know what? God got you. Whoever when I did demolish my child's grave, God is gonna get you for that, baby. Because we're not bothering you. You know, you're a low down, dirty bastard. Go fool my child's grave and tear it up the mouth. Who does some shit like that? Who the fuck does that? And yes, I'm cussing. Because I'm angry as a motherfucker. I'm angry. You know, never hear me cuss. Y'all took y'all stinking funk ass when I done tore my child grave up. Y'all really when I'm done tore it up, y'all took time to do that. I wish I'd have caught you bitches out there. I'd have shot every one of you bitches. I wish I'd have caught you bitches out there. I would have shot you bitches. I mean them everything I love. Y'all got time to go take and test my grave up? Are you fucking kidding me? Really? Some dirty, low down, stinking bastards. Oh, I wish I'd have caught you bitches out there. I'd have shot you bitches myself. Come out, peace. It ain't no peace now. Y'all done brought it on now. Y'all bring everything on me again. Give y'all what y'all looking for. I'm gonna give it to you too. I'm gonna give what you looking for, dirty bitches.
No fucking tombstone. I'm gonna dig his fucking dirt up. Hey, yo, where the fuck Carney at, yo? Carney, where the fuck you at? Ah!
Who does nothing? Just one up top.
Can I get a bundle box? What kind of sauce did I give you? I want Ooga Booga sauce.
We want the Ooga sauce on the burger.
Yeah, we want barbecue sauce though. The Ooga Booga special. Bundle box.
Shalom. I would like to give our honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I would like to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all you sincere Akim, pushing this word out across the four corners of the world. And as you just saw from those first two videos, a Baton Rouge rapper by the name of The Real G Money. And he was murdered back in 2017. So over this past weekend, his mother received a call that his grave was desecrated. Just straight madness, you know? And on that very last video you just saw was a rapper out of Philly or Philadelphia by the name of YBC Duel. And he later stated that he was pretending that he was at his opposition's grave in order to get millions of views. And this is the type of vile behavior or norm that has become well associated with black culture. And like we always bring out through the spirit, anything that's associated with black is having no light, which ultimately it leads to death. And our people in this day of time, especially this new generation, it's like once they get on social media, they're in a race to say or do the most outlandish things in order to get clout or fame or these uncertain riches. And the closer that we get to Yahweh Shai's second debut on the earth, then the more demonic this world, especially America, which is Babylon the Great according to the Holy Scriptures, is becoming. And those two examples you saw at the beginning of this video are consequences when our people, who are the chosen people of the Most High, disengage from Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. And that takes me right to Jeremiah 17:4. And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in the land which thou knowest not, for you have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever. And all of these wicked sacrifices that our people are offering up within these latter times via their grace period, it's like a foul savor going into the nostrils of Yahweh Yahushai. And it's only provoking them to place harsh divine judgment upon 2/3 of our people that's connected to this uncivilized culture. Because when you read 2nd Ezra, the 8th chapter and the 30th verse, it goes into about take thou no indignation at them which are deemed worse than beasts. And that's speaking about 2/3 of our people that are into that animalistic behavior, lacking any type of morality, ethics, values, or codes. And you glorify in this ungodly behavior, which you just saw at the beginning of this video. And again, these are the results when the Most High's chosen people unplug from his laws, statutes, and commandments. You become very discourteous, disrespectful, ill-mannered, and lawless. And that takes me right to Jeremiah 2:21. Yet I had planted thee a noble vine, wholly a right seed. So you look at these different examples within the Bible of upright, honorable, respectful Israelite men. First and foremost, Yahushua, which is the Lord and Savior of the nation of Israel, beginning with the ones who are going to walk according to his rule, which goes into that golden standard, the elect of the nation of Israel. And many other examples like Moses, King David, which was Moses, the disciples, which later became the apostles, all of the true and righteous prophets in the scriptures. Just many, many great examples of Israelite men. They were all full of integrity. So yet I have planted thee a noble vine, wholly a right seed. How then art thou turned into the degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me? And according to Lamentations 4:1, the Most High Yahweh dimmed that gold, which means that our people became fainted, subdued, or darkened. And we started walking into the ways of these other nations, which is why it's stated within the book of Baruch, the 4th chapter, how my delicate ones have gone rough ways. And within this day of time, our people are definitely gone rough ways by subscribing unto the man of sin himself, the God of this world, Esau Edom. So therefore, our people had turned from those great righteous examples of outstanding Israelite men and morphed into these morally perverted individuals you see in this day of time, which are degenerates or reprobates. Because when has that ever became cool or acceptable or dissing the dead? And they are really not dead, they're just sleeping, resting within the spiritual realm. Because once a person's spirit separates from their body, then that spirit goes into the spiritual realm, where Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua dwells at. Because according to the book of Job, the 3rd chapter, it goes into how the wicked cease from troubling, and how they're, referring to the spiritual realm, the weary be at rest. And how the prisoners, the small and the great, are there, all resting. So this new generation, they do these vile acts and really thinking that this is the new cool. And regarding that first video out of Baton Rouge, like I really wouldn't be surprised if Esau paid a Jake or somebody to desecrate that grave in order to kindle up some more tension or beef between those local street gangs. Because in that very last video out of Philly, that rapper YBC Duel, he stated that he only did that video in order to get millions of views, so therefore he can get signed by a major music label. And that type of ill behavior or norm, such as rapping about murdering another opposition that looks like you or dissing the dead, is well accepted into rap music under the genre of drill music. And as you know by now, music has become weaponized to further the elite's agendas. And with the powers that be that run this music industry, they have a psychological tactic called cultural control. And that defines as music has always had a significant influence on society, shaping the cultural norms and values. So the powers that be intentionally promote specific genres and artists that promote negative messages and behaviors. Therefore, that will mold the society's mindset and control the narrative. Which is why when you seen the Chicago drill rap came on the scene around 2011 or 12, of them rapping about murdering one another and dissing the dead, that wicked vibration became like a domino effect upon the urban cities within America and really throughout the whole world. Because a lot of these different Jates or Israelite foreigners within these other countries, they emulate this Chicago drill music. Like for example, it was a Chicago drill rapper by the name of Billionaire Black. And he came out and stated how the executives of the music label he was signed to was encouraging him to make more diss songs toward his so-called ops, and how they would reward him more by doing so. And that's why the scripture goes into within 2 Corinthians, the 4th chapter, how if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. Speaking about 2/3 of our people who are considered as the lost sheep of the house of Israel, and how the God of this world, referring to Esau Edom, has blinded the minds of them which believe not. And that's referring to 2/3 of our people within America that are subscribing to the philosophies, the dogma, the ideologies of Esau Edom. And the majority of our people have become morally perverted by that Babylonian wine. And that takes me right to Habakkuk 2:15. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink. And that him is referring to Esau Edom. And that drink goes into that Babylonian wine, aka westernization, where you have a free-for-all to do or say anything that caters to your flesh. And that type of non-spiritual mindset develops animal nature. That's because you're governed by the flesh instead of the spirit. So again, woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that puttest thy bottle to him, and makest him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness. And these different rap artists, especially within the genre of drill music, it's like Esau gave them that battery pack to their back to do and say any type of morally depraved thing, all for you to obtain uncertain riches or status within this wicked society. So again, woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink. And how you know through the spirit, that's talking about that Babylonian wine that Esau Edom has gave to our people, because when you read Proverbs 4:14, it goes into about enter not into the path of the wicked. And the wicked, according to the Bible, is Esau Edom. And go not in the way of evil men. And it goes on to say, for they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. And again, that's that Babylonian wine. And that's to stay within Revelation, the 17th chapter, that has made all the nations of the earth drunken, including 2/3 of our people within America. And the powers that be from the nobility of Esau Edom, they know our people love music. That's a part of our ancient culture. So by Esau being that serpent that was more subtle or crafty than any beast within the field, he has studied us as the Israelites unto the T. And to be honest, that's a wise war tactic, to know your enemy as you know yourself. So by Esau knowing our people gravitate unto music, through Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua on that left-hand side, he has gave Esau Edom that knowledge to come up with subliminal messaging, sonic warfare, predictive programming through music or entertainment. And look in today's time, how much music has become weaponized in order to further the elite's agendas. Because at the end of the day, they know exactly who we are. According to the Bible, it's just the majority of our people that do not know who they are, according to the Bible. And at the end of the day, it's all about that birthright. And this is the book of Revelation 12:10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength in the kingdom of our power and the power of his Mashiach, Yahushua, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua, day and night. So the accuser of our brother is referring to Esau Edom, and more so the nobility of them, the ones who are in control of molding the society's mindset and controlling the narrative via music or entertainment, and really enchanting you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, and Native Americans by rapping about murdering someone that looked like you, as in your own kind or your own nation, and dissing the dead. So these Edomites, especially the hierarchy of them, they have a lot to pay for by Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. Because you're not giving that bottle just to anybody, you're doing it to the Most High's chosen people. And they will definitely have to answer for that. But for the ones of our people that want to hold on to this uncivilized way of life, you are going to go down just like Esau Edom is going to go down, by the way of harsh judgment from Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai. And this is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 16. As for the children of adulterers, speaking about 2/3 of our people, they should not come to their perfection, meaning by coming into this illuminated light, which represents the knowledge, the wisdom, and the understanding of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And it says, and the seed of an unrighteous bed shall be rooted out. 2/3 of our people are being diverted into that badly illumination. And that's referring to the God of this world. Verse 17, for though they live long, yet should they be nothing regarded, and their last age should be without honor. And this is the type of legacy that Jake is establishing within their grace period, by offering up those wicked sacrifices, by dissing the dead, desecrating a person's grave, gravitating into black culture, just despicable behavior. Verse 18, or if they die quickly, they have no hope, neither comfort in the day of trial. And that main day of trial is referring to the time of Jacob's trouble, which we are in the beginning stages of. So by offering up all these wicked sacrifices within your grace period, wisdom and knowledge will not be the stability of 2/3 of our people's time within the day of trial. And the consequences of that will be, verse 19, for horrible is the end of the unrighteous generation. And these different stiff-necked or hard-headed jakes, they are not inclined to take heed unto the words of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai within these latter times. They are so impulsive to get that instant gratification, all in the name of clout, fame, or the so-called riches within this world, which is uncertain riches. And once those doors of mercy close, as is stated within the book of 2 Ezra 9 verse 12, the same must know it after death by pain. So with that, hopefully you all was edified, you all stay strong, keep pushing forward. Shalom.